Hey everyone, Miss B here with Miss B's reviews. Today I want to go over the skit, this morning skit with Anthony and Amber. Uh, that reaction just like triggered me. It was a trigger for me. Don't know how many of you were triggered, but it was definitely triggering for me. So I'm just gonna play a small portion of that particular skit. But yeah, it was like, oh, I don't know if I could yeah. I've been there, done that, and didn't want to be reminded of it.
Um, so have you talked to Shayla lately?
Nah, I haven't talked to her in a while. No, I just don't want to deal with all that drama. I know she already feels bad. Uh, I just don't want to go through it back and forth, yelling. I've already gone through enough.
That right there triggered me to the point where I'm like, when I first watched this, I said, no, he didn't. No, he didn't just sit there and tell his wife that she's gone through enough. Had he just said, I don't feel like going through the back and forth and the yelling and stuff, cool. Or he could have said, I don't want to go through the back and forth because, she's triggering, she throws things at me or whatever, and I don't want to be provoked into doing something that I might regret later. Cool. But when he went to say that she's gone through a lot, Amber, you couldn't have been me. You couldn't have been me.
Already gone. Anthony, look, I'm gonna have to keep it real with you because I feel like that's what I at least owe myself is to keep it real. Now, it's crazy to me that she would sit here and talk to me about her feelings
Mm-hmm.
and about what she's going through. It's crazy to me that you could be so thoughtful when it comes to Shayla, but when I was over here by myself going through hell,
Right.
you wasn't thinking about me at all. Like how is that possible?
It's not like
No, it is like
It
that.
is
You
like
just sat
that.
here and told me you are concerned about her feelings and what she's going through. What about what I went through, Anthony? Huh? What about the embarrassment that I went through? Huh? What about the nights I filled my pillow with tears? What about those nights, Aunt? And you sit here, you sitting here talking to me about her feelings?
Right.
Remember, it's different.
It's different.
It's different how, Aunt? Tell me how it's different.
I mean, I got a baby over there.
Right there, something in her told her that this woman yeah, would always have something over her husband, and maybe she don't want her husband no more. But me, that saying that she has a baby, I got a baby over there. You ain't thinking about your baby right now, or else you would have been talking to the mother. At number two, I think I put it in Dante's comments. I would have unloaded the clip on him right then and there. There is no way she should have held back. She's holding back her response, but he deserves to get everything she got built up inside of her that she has not said yet. Because you don't, as a man, you never side with your side chick to your wife. Never ever. That's like a cardinal rule that you don't break. You can't do it. Like I said, I done been there, done that, called the woman a name. My spouse said, oh, she's not that. And I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. So we went back and forth. If I say that's what she is, that's what she is. You don't take up for her. Not with me anyway. You take up for someplace in the streets, but not in this house. No, 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 no. But yeah, Amber, you better than me because I would have unloaded the clip on him. He doesn't even know what he just did. I don't know if he knows what he did or not. But I would send him back to Shayla. I said, hey, you can have this one right here because I thought I wanted him, but he's not ready. He's not qualified for me. I don't want him anymore. So you can have him and y'all go ahead and be one big happy family because that kid that he has over there will keep giving her the rights and the position to constantly uh, lead him around by the nose. Anything that she wants, when she calls, when she says anything, it's always going to be Kai, 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 and he will be right there at her beck and call. No, you can't do that. You guys come together as a three-person unit and try to figure out how you're going to raise Kai and how he's going to fit into the families, or you just let it go, Amber, and just be on your way. You don't have to be in that. That is not what you should be signing up for at all because that's a lifetime of misery right there. You will walk away one day if you go in to this situation like this where Shayla has basically she has rights and privileges because she's the baby's mama. And that doesn't always work. It does not work. It does not work. Pin, you got people out here thinking that they're a child's mother and they have rights as a wife. They don't have wifely rights. You chose to have a baby with this person. You laid down, you were unprotected, he was unprotected. You both had a say in whether you get pregnant or not. And we all know that normally it's the woman's job to kind of make sure that she's not going to have an unwanted child or an unwanted pregnancy, shall I say. And but yeah, so I wouldn't even deal with it, Amber. But this was the only part of this thing that I wanted to say anything about because it just irks me to the point where Anthony, you don't get it and you probably never will. You've been weak forever and you will always be weak. I saw a clip of where old girl said she had your baby before and you didn't even verify whether the baby was yours or not. You had to figure it out. She wouldn't let you in the hospital room. And you sitting up there like, oh, well, did she tell them not to let me up there? Your boy told you, yeah, she told them that. But you've been weak and naive from the very beginning, and you will remain that way. So let's kill this story right line right here. Let Anthony and Shayla go happily ever after and do whatever it is they do because they won't ever be happy either because of how the thing started and how it's gonna end. But I don't know.
Um,
She's holding back right there. That's when you're supposed to let him have it, Amber. Let him have it.
do you want?
I know he don't need nothing. You shouldn't be asking.
I'm good. I'm good.
He know he messed up right there, but you should have let him have it to let him know he messed up. Before, don't walk in the house, turn around and let him have it. Let him have it. Yeah, you messed up, and she gonna get that divorce back. If I was her, Brittany be on my phone. Brittany would be on my phone saying, did you withdraw those papers yet? Oh no. All right, good. Thanks. Because I'm going through with the divorce anyway. I ain't thinking about Anthony. All right, guys, you may agree with me, you may not agree with me, but I just had to get that out today. Thank you for stopping by. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.